What is going on, everybody? Coming at you with another video. This time it's football related to the Broncos. We're going to be reacting to what the content creators, make of this draft. I know what I make of this draft. It's absolute dog shit. Now let's get right into it. This video should be titled "Why the Broncos Are Dog Shit." All right, let's get right into this. Whoa. Sorry, guys, wrong tablet. Oh, goodness, wrong tab. Anyhow, let's get right into it.
And Lopez. We got a big episode today. The Denver Broncos have
I'm beating the sus allegations.
NFL draft class. They already got ways. I believe they signed 7 to 8.
All right, so the Broncos, they you have a team here that has no offensive line, no defensive line, no inside linebackers, no safeties. I mean, their whole roster is in shambles, and every year this team does quarterback, receiver, tight end, edges, corners, receivers, corners, edges, receivers. That's exactly what we did in the draft this year. Yet again, for the, 9th year in a row? Fuck out of here. Let's hear these guys tell us how this year's draft was an A+, just like they did last year.
Already undrafted free agents. Super excited to talk about all the Broncos' new draft picks. They drafted 7 total players. They made a few trades.
Quarterback, edge, receiver, corner. Quarterback, edge, receiver, corner. Then they bring in a running back. Like, what the fuck?
Today, actually, on the last day of the draft, going to recap days 1, 2, and 3. Very exciting draft. Obviously, the Broncos' new franchise quarterback in town. Some really good positional value as well. But J-Mac, Jordan, how are you guys feeling after the draft?
Man, this is one of the most exciting drafts I think I can go back to remember as a Bronco fan. I mean, everything was answered for me. It just seemed like we were on the clock. I wanted a guy. Sean Payton went and got him. I ain't gonna lie, I haven't had that as a Bronco fan. George Payton used to do some off the wall stuff. Guys, you were like, come on, man. Like, why couldn't you just take him? But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. You could tell the draft is looking way better with Sean Payton at the helm, man.
What is looking better about this draft? What is looking better about this draft? There's literally nothing different. What'd you draft? Quarterback, edge, receiver, corner. Same fucking draft for the last 8 fucking years before this. It's the same draft. What is different? What's the difference? Please tell me what the difference is. I challenge any Denver fan to tell me what the difference is between this draft and the last drafts. Please. Because it's always corner, edge, receivers. What was the order of the draft? Quarterback, then edge rusher, then corner. Oh no, then receiver, then corner, and then they brought in... I just can't with it. Then they bring in a running back. This team is dog shit.
I can't be more glad to have him as our head coach. I mean, this is one of the first times I actually got text messages saying, man, you guys did a smart thing today. I never get those about the Broncos. So.
Oh, really? Because last year you guys were saying that, J.L. Skinner is going to be the next champ chancellor, right? He's all, I've never said that the Broncos had a smart draft. Bro, we could go back to your draft footage from last year, bro. What are you talking about? What are you guys? Now you guys are just lying, dude. You guys are literally just as honest as me when I said that, my video of me saying Lakers in 7, which was just reverse psychology on the universe, trying not to jinx the Nuggets loss. And it worked, right? It worked. Saying that was AI generated. You might as well be saying that your videos from last year on last year's draft are AI generated. This is the problem with content creators in Denver. They hype up mediocrity. Then when mediocrity takes the field, gives you the results of mediocrity, then they want to backtrack and say they never said that. It's like, dude, I have the receipts.
I mean, it was a good day, especially, the trade up. I mean, today was just a really good day, man, overall.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of a J-Mac. Like, they drafted players like we wanted them to draft, which is very, very rare. And usually we can get a bit unrealistic with the things we want them to draft just because
they're only saying that because they drafted Bo Nix. That's the only reason they're saying that.
Like the nature of us, we always want the best players, but I mean, I give a lot of credit. They went up and traded up to get one of our guys. I mean, they have a really good draft class, at least on paper. And I know it's going to work out on the field, but on paper, this is the first time in a while that I'm pretty confident in this draft class.
Yeah, I came away from the draft, for once in a while. It just feels different, man. Every pick,
That's what they said. They said the exact same thing last year. Where was J.L. Skinner? Where was Drew Sanders? Where were they?
felt different. Like it felt like a lot of these picks were very like logical and like we're getting.
Oh, really? They were logical. So corner, edges, receivers, the John Elway special, right? It's the same draft class as last year and the year before and the year before. Corners, edges, receiver, corner, edges, receivers, receivers, corners, edges, edges. Like, bro, stop. It's the same, off-season approach will have the same results every time.
Really, really, really good value. Some of the picks reminded me as well, like from 2021, where George Payne actually had a solid class for the most part. So let's talk about let's talk about these draft picks. Starting off with the first one, we already live streamed and talked a little bit about it. But if you guys missed that live stream, the Denver Broncos selected Oregon quarterback Bo Nix with the 12th overall pick in the NFL draft. What are your guys' thoughts and reactions to the Broncos?
All right, before they give you their thoughts, because they're just going to be hyping this up, I'm going to bring you guys back down to earth. Let's go. Boop. Down to earth. Ready? Alrighty, so, Bo Nix, right? Young quarterback with potential, right? And in order for a quarterback to succeed, what does he need? 1, organizational stability. 2, continuity in their coaching. 3, a system that fits his strengths. 4, time to develop. 5, an offensive line. 6, a good supporting cast of wide receivers, running backs, offensive coordinator who balances the run and pass correctly. And what do you have in Denver? Well, the exact opposite of all those. You want to talk about organizational stability. You have the same front office who's, bringing in mediocre players on crazy deals, drafting corners, receivers, edges every year. You got the front office who's killing coaches, killing quarterbacks. I mean, this fucking front office has killed Trevor Siemian, Paxton Lynch, Case Keenum, Joe Flacco, Drew Lock, Teddy Bridgewater, Russell Wilson. I mean, there's more, but those are the most notable ones that they've killed. This organization has done that. And they're about to kill Bo Nix next because, that's just what Denver does is they kill quarterbacks. What have they not done in the past, 8 years? Address their offensive line. Their offensive line is dog shit. You want to sit there and throw PFF stats at me? Well, I have plenty of footage on this channel showing how much holding the Broncos got away with all season long. Mike McGlinchey doing WWE moves. Garrett Bowles doing WWE moves. Cushenberry doing WWE moves. Wrong sport, buddy. Are you playing football? Are you trying out for the UFC? Goofy. And guess what? You're not going to get a friendly whistle this year like you did last year because you don't have the Russell Wilson politics in your pocket. You have the Bo Nix politics, and just like with Drew Lock, anytime you get a good play, they're calling that shit back for holding.
Broncos adding their new franchise quarterback.
Let's see.
I mean, everybody knows my reaction to it. I love it. I feel like this is a perfect fit for us. And I feel like, man, with a lot of people I went back and kind of saw a lot of the analyst reactions to it and stuff. People who, are on TV, and it's kind of the same thing. People are skeptical. People saying we should have traded back, and they don't know what the hell Sean Payton is doing and stuff like that. And I mean, I just love all of that because, hey, man, that's what happens. A lot of people, they just tend to look at, man, well, he was a 36 guy, man. I had him ranked 40 on my board and took him at 12. I mean, I don't know. I mean, look, I love all of that because it's, hey, man, the Broncos are falling under the radar right now. Bo Nix is falling under the radar, and he was taken short overall. People can say all they want about him being a 6th quarterback taken off the board. I don't really care about that. I'm happy with it. I like the fit. I'm not going to lie. This is the first time I've actually been, I don't want to say, I feel like I'm actually just happy to go into the season. I feel.
Bro, you said the same. Bro, I literally have footage of them saying that they would win 10 games last year in their prediction last year, saying how hyped they were. Oh, Samaje Perine, Javonte Williams, Russell Wilson, and Sean Payton. It's the newest thing since. Bro, let's hold on. I'm about to go find this shit right now. Actually, I'm about to go find this shit right now. We're doing this. No wrong tablet. No wrong tabs this time. Hold on. I'll find it for you guys. I'm gonna do a separate video on that because I'm gonna show you just how fucking stupid these content creators are.
I don't feel like it's any pressure. I feel like we can just go out there and play this year.
Yeah, sort of, kind of like what the Texans were this last year, right? They didn't really have.
They're trying to compare themselves to the Texans last year. Delusional.
Any pressure on them, even though they had C.J. Stroud and Will Anderson, but they had expectations of, all right, this is like a building block. But hey, I can easily seeing us have a Houston Texans type year, especially with Bo and Nix and the pieces.
And then next year they're going to be like, yeah, this draft class this year, this is the first time I've been excited. Yeah, wash, rinse, repeat. This is the time of year where these content creators really like to come out and talk their shit. And this is where I like to come out and talk my shit.
Everyone should know my reaction to it already. I think we got our guy.
They think they got our guy, just like with Russell Wilson, just like with Teddy Bridgewater, just like with Drew Lock.
And his board, and obviously that was the best.
Another quarterback. Hey, Bo Nix, request a trade, bro. Request a trade. If you want any future in the NFL, request a trade right now.
All the metrics, like everything, metric-wise, advanced-wise, like everything just checks out in favor of Denver and what Sean Payton wants as a quarterback. I think it's perfect.
Yeah, you can make the argument out of all the quarterbacks. This quarterback got the absolute most perfect fit, like schematically, of the landing spots out of all these guys. What are your guys' thoughts on the clip going around with Sean Payton saying that he basically baited the Vikings into moving up their...
Y'all know my thoughts are on that? Sean Payton, shut the fuck up. That's my thoughts on that. Sean Payton, shut the fuck up. Do you really think... Dude, this guy really thinks he's him, dude. Sean Payton really thinks he's like... Thanos, he thinks he's the main character. Bro, you fucking suck, okay? You're dog shit, alrighty? You're here for the retirement check. Shut the fuck up, alright? Fucking baited. That's what you wanted. You wanted J.J. McCarthy. You didn't get him, so you settled for Bo Nix. Shut the fuck up, Sean Payton, trying to spin that shit into a win for you. Bro, Sean Payton has this fucking complex where he has to look like the smartest guy in the room, and he's not.
J.J. McCarthy.
You couldn't coach yourself out of a fucking paper bag. Bro, you literally lost your playoff spot to the Patriots with Bailey Zappi at quarterback. Shut the fuck up when you're talking to me, Sean Payton. Goofy.
Reacted to a little bit in the stream, but it's making rounds on Twitter and Instagram right now with the meme pages, and everybody's saying that Sean Payton's bluffing and that it's an absolute joke if he had Bo Nix over Drake May on his board and all that. What do you guys think about all that?
I mean, I'm not really surprised. It's kind of funny to see them kind of joke about it, but I kind of had a feeling that this was the case, that he was trying to bait teams to trade up to JJ to kind of get all the eyes off of Bo Nix. And I mean, hey, it worked because I don't think anybody had Bo Nix as high as the Broncos did. I don't think.
Bro, we all know that Sean Payton wanted J.J. McCarthy. We all know that.
Anybody really invested as much time in the Bo Nix as the Broncos did, and I think that's because of the J.J. McCarthy and the Drake May hype. But especially the JJ hype, because a lot of teams started really looking at JJ.
Look down there. This is the most informative part of the video right here. Look at the look at the draft order.
Fit, like
alrighty. Watch down here.
Out of all these guys, what are your guys' thoughts?
Bottom of the screen. It's gonna show you the picks that they got. You know, fuck this. I'm showing you myself. We'll let him yap.
I know we reacted to a little bit in the stream, but it's making rounds on Twitter and Instagram right now with the meme pages, and everybody's saying that Sean Payton's bluffing and that it's an absolute joke if he had Bo Nix over Drake May on his board and all that. What do you guys think about all that?
I mean, I'm not really surprised. It's
Let's see.
Who
they get?
About it, but
all right, round one, they got Bo Nix, quarterback. Round two, edge rusher.
To kind of get all the eyes off.
By the way,
and I mean, hey.
By the way,
because I don't think anybody.
Hold on. By the way, Jonah Ellis, he is a 4-3 defensive end going into a 3-4 system. So they drafted another undersized 4-3 defensive end. So edges, receiver, corner. The John Elway special.
The Giants, the Vikings.
Who do they get in round? Another receiver. Receivers. Corners. They got a running back.
First team to really say that they had.
Ooh, they got a guard. This guy absolutely sucks, by the way.
Targeting him at 12, and then you just saw his draft stock rise, and a lot of more teams get interested in him. So I mean, it's really kind of funny to see that. I mean, hey, if that was the plan, which I think it was, I mean, look, it worked, and I kind of feel bad for the Vikings because the Broncos had no plans to trade him to 10, and they kind of just wasted.
Feels bad for the Vikings. The Vikings actually knew they wanted J.J. McCarthy, and they made it happen. Shut the fuck
first one to do
When
that.
did the Vikings ever show interest in Bo Nix?
So I know a lot of people, of course, took their shots, especially because it's champagne, but this has been a thing for a while now. So it doesn't surprise me one bit. I think we've even mentioned this months and months ago. I mean, all the noise and all the rumors of JJ to Denver and any other quarterback going to Denver is just all smokescreen because our guy's really Bo Nix. And we're here now, April 27th after the draft, and Bo Nix was our guy all along, and it was just smokescreens. He just wanted his guy, and now we're here.
Yeah, everybody saying a lot. At the end of the day, the Raiders are sitting right behind us, and when Penix went to at Atlanta, the Raiders could have. The Raiders are right behind us, and that played into the whole situation. Like, they could have easily taken Bo Nix if something happened. Like, I don't know. There's a lot to go into it. Ultimately, the Broncos got the quarterback that they wanted. I wholeheartedly, I'm being completely honest about this. I wholeheartedly believe that he is not bluffing at all. That's the guy that he wanted. Just because you look at his confidence in that Pat McAfee interview, the press conference, watch the whole thing, like him listing all these numbers off. Like, you started mentioning like. I remember you mentioned like the middle late, like the end of the first half, the beginning of the third half, like second down, whatever it was, like all those metrics and statistics, and you're sitting here telling me Sean Payton didn't want Bo Nix?
All those statistics and zero film. Show me the film. Show me his film at Auburn, because that's exactly where he's going, is to an Auburn. He's not going to have the pass protection he had at Oregon. He's not going to have the stability that he had at Oregon. He's not going to have the support that he had at Oregon. 2 years in this franchise is going to run him out of town. Swear, put it on it. If he's starting next year, he'll be gone next year.
Like, are you serious right now? Like, at the end of the day, I do think that's absolutely who he wanted. He got him at 12, and we said it all offseason. You can call it a reach all you want, but the Broncos got their guy, and look how
you're reaching for the stars there, buddy.
Back went like.
Bro, this guy blocked me on Twitter because I've been calling this guy out on his shit for fucking seasons. He blocked me,
to be honest. But let's go ahead and move on.
I just use this to show you guys how these content creators move, though. Because I'm sick. Here's what it is. Y'all know what my real intentions are, YouTube? I am sick of seeing the Denver Broncos be dog shit. The Denver Broncos are dog shit. This organization, formerly known as the Denver Broncos, currently known as the Walmart Generals, is absolute dog shit. It's garbage. I see it and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Ain't nobody trying to fucking watch the Broncos. Imagine waking up one day and being like, oh, let's turn on the Bronco game. Could never be me. Could never be me, dude. Sorry about it. Yeah, and my point of making this video is to get back to the fucking basics, okay? Get back to what we were doing under Pat Bowlen. Get back to player development. Get back to drafting foundational pieces. Get back to structurally sound football. I'm sick of trying to copy the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm sick of trying to draft receivers, corners, edges. This team will not get it until this front office is gone, and I want this front office gone, and I'm not going to stop making videos until they are. And these paid-for channels like Broncos Avenue, and there's many more out there who are paid for by Dove Valley to spew propaganda and tell you how great this team is. At what point are you dumbass fans going to ever listen to the results instead of to the hype? This is what they said last year about last year's draft class. They were glazing. They were D1 glazing. They were doing somersaults and shit on that. And here we are, another year of them giving you hopes and dreams. When are you guys going to wake the fuck up and actually demand that this front office gets fired as a fan base? You guys want to blame Drew Lock? You guys want to blame Russell Wilson? You guys want to blame Teddy Bridgewater? You want to blame Nathaniel Hackett? Next year you'll be blaming Sean Payton or Vance Joseph. You guys blame somebody except the real source of the problem, the real root cause of the problem. What's the common denominator? You can't say it's a quarterback because you have a different one every fucking year. You can't say it's a coach because you have a different one every fucking year. It's your garbage, dog shit front office. Yeah, I said it, Elway. Fuck you, John Elway.
Broncos in round 3, pick 76, selected Utah edge Jonah Ellis. Like I said, with a 76 overall pick. What are your guys' immediate reactions to this one? He's coming off a torn labrum, but he did inform the media that he is fully medically cleared to return for contact.
Yeah, I didn't really know too much about him, and then I went and studied him after the pick because I didn't have him nowhere near our boards. I didn't really think we were gonna take edge like at that pick. I thought
Oh, we knew. Bucketman, Chop Liver, myself called this draft to a T. To a T. We said edge rusher, quarterback, corner, receiver, and that's exactly what the fuck they did. Bucketman called the exact receiver they traded up for. The exact one. Check his live stream.
I thought
Check that fucking live stream.
Troy Franklin or somebody else, but I mean, I wasn't mad at it. I went back and watched him, and he's got really good intangibles. I really do like his finesse moves. I like his footwork, and he puts up numbers. And his dad played for the Broncos, so it kind of seems like another perfect fit.
Nothing's a perfect fit like drafting a 4-3 defensive end to come to a 3-4 system, play outside linebacker. Dude is not going to do anything in pass cover. Dude cannot be linebacker. He's a 4-3 defensive end coming to a 3-4 system. He's a 4-3 defensive end coming to a 3-4 system. You're talking about a perfect fit. You hear how delusional these motherfuckers are?
But I'm not mad at it at all. The Broncos needed edge, and they went out and got it. And then you saw they made moves later in the day, too. But I really liked it. I mean, because we already knew going into pretty much after free agency that the Broncos weren't going to get a home run guy at edge, whether it be just later in the offseason or in the draft. We weren't going to get a first-round guy. But I feel like
I thought Nick Burrito was good. I thought Jonathan Cooper was good. I thought Baron Browning is... The fuck, dude?
Got the best.
Why you got to draft edge if you already have your stacked edge room? Didn't Vance Joseph say that that's the deepest edge room he's had in years ever, including the year he had J.J. Watt? Get the fuck out of here.
We could with the picks we had, so I'm not mad at it at all. And it's really he's got to go out there and play, and we just got to see what we can get in him. But I mean, I liked it overall.
Yeah, I like this pick. I mean, I even posted on Twitter. I mean, his pass rush moves are as effective as it gets, and it's married with his quick hands, and he's very, very shifty for the athlete that he is. So I didn't mind the pick at all. I thought it was a very underrated pick if it was anything. Even the guys on the ESPN table said that.
Yeah, let's look at these draft picks real quick.
And even PFF.
Let's look at these draft picks right here.
So I guess that is a common theme.
My bad, guys. My bad. Hold on.
One of the best first steps in the draft. So he has everything you want.
Oh my gosh! Sorry, guys. Whoa! I didn't know. Hold it.
I am.
Anyway, let's get right to business. Okay.
This does become and develop into one of those pass rushers in the near future, like our guy.
So,
his NFL spin move is already ready for the NFL.
By the way, this guy sucks. Have you seen film on this guy? This guy's constantly getting torched over the top. This guy sucks.
He's tied for like our most talented pass rusher already. I think him and Baron Browning are already neck and neck. This is how highly I think of him. I was debating on taking him in my final mock draft on Monday, but he's been projected like everywhere. Like he was getting like some mid to late second round projections. He was also getting some fourth or fifth round projections because of the injury history and everything. But the Broncos traded up, made a surprise move in the beginning of day 3.
Made a dog shit move.
Traded up to pick 102 to select Oregon wide receiver.
Dude, look how hyped they are over a receiver, bruh. Look how hyped they are over a receiver, bruh.
Years together.
This guy, Troy Franklin, he makes Jerry Jeudy look like the second coming of Jerry Rice, bro.
76.
Bro, they're gonna be glazing. They're doing somersaults on this. This is like the Braun sexuals doing fucking cartwheels on LeBron, bro.
Do whatever it takes to go get this guy, and he took his word for it. The front office was on the same page, on the same consensus.
Of course, when it comes to edge, corner, receiver, the front office is always on the same page, baby. Of course they are.
Troy Franklin, and then.
Do you know that this front office thinks that football has the only positions in football that exist to the front office are edge, corners, and receivers?
Made the move.
I know, and quarterback. I know. Wild, right?
To get Troy Franklin.
Who needs an offensive line?
He has 4.4 speed, reliable hands.
4.4 speed, reliable, bro. That's how I know they don't actually watch film, bro. This guy drops the ball a lot. What do you mean reliable hands, bro? That's like, bro, he has hands like a snake. What are you talking about?
He can also eat up those intermediate short yardage routes, which is literally just.
Goodness.
I mean, the whole thing with him.
He's a straight line route runner. He runs in a straight line. That's his route tree. This is his route tree right here. That's his route tree. Short intermediate routes.
Joining the Broncos at the
Did they actually watch footage on this guy?
I'm gonna be like, wow, I can't believe he's even better.
All right, let's see what they guys.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. CBS analysts, they had him ranked as the 32nd best player in the draft. I don't know how he fell that far. And you can go back and watch. I think it was a Senior Bowl. I could be wrong, but I think it was a Senior Bowl. His 1v1.
This guy's gonna be like Riley Moss and JL Skinner, nowhere to be found next year.
Every draft we got the guy
for the whole college football season among Power 5 running backs with a 94. And
so this is the dumbest pick of all right here, arguably, because the Broncos already have a stacked running back room. Objectively, the one good position on this Broncos team is the running back room, and they fucked that up. Who are you going to get rid of? Javonte Williams? Are you going to get rid of Samaje Perine, who's done very well in the pass game in Sean Payton's system? Are you going to get rid of Jaleel McLaughlin, who's the Alvin Kamara to this? Fuck this team.
We got him for basically free. I don't know what the hell happened today. I didn't even know the guy was on the block.
Doesn't fit the system.
So that's pretty high for
Luke Wattenberg. But I mean, as far as this pick goes, I like that. I'm never opposed to getting an offensive lineman.
Yeah, don't worry.
Oh, the Broncos organization is opposed to getting getting an offensive lineman. They're also opposed to getting interior pass rushers. They're also opposed to getting inside linebackers who can run faster than me. I mean, my God, dude, you could put me out there and I'm running faster than Alex Singleton, Slow C. Jewell, and this Barton guy that they got. You could put. They're gonna. All right. So this is what it is, bro. It's propaganda. I'm not even going to sit through this brain rot. I'm not going to sit through it because I already know what they're going to tell you. They're going to tell you why every pick was a home run pick. They're going to give it every pick an A-plus pick. And just like last year, how they did it last year, these picks are going to be dog shit. They're going to be absolute dog shit. The only one who has the result to be has the potential to be productive is their running back. Okay, Bo Nix is a dead man walking. I'm telling you, Bo Nix, if you want to play in the NFL long term, you have to request a trade. This organization will not support you. They'll not build around you. They will not give you the commitment and time a young quarterback needs. They'll destroy your career. They'll turn you into a meme. Your tombstone is already ready. Please request a trade. I'm telling you right now, request a trade right now. You know a team who I think will fit you? Go to Seattle. They're very good at developing players. Look what they did to Geno Smith. Go to Seattle. You're over here fucking coming to Denver. You're going to get your career destroyed.
It'll be Alex Forsythe.
Ask Drew Lock. Ask Paxton Lynch. Hardy, that's enough. Yeah, this Broncos draft is dog shit. Exactly what I expected. Quarterback, corner, receiver, edge, corner, receiver, edge, corner, receiver, edge, corner, receiver, edge, corner, receiver. Apparently it's a 7-on-7 league. Fuck this front office. The Broncos are dog shit. You fans cheering this mediocrity, you're the reason why this team is stuck in the same place every fucking year. Wash, rinse, repeat. I'll see you guys on the next one where we talk about a real franchise like the Nuggets. You know, a franchise who actually sticks to player development, drafting, not trading for, not making splash moves, destroying their fucking future for one player. Yeah, that franchise. Anyways, see you guys on the next one.